everybody! Hi everybody at Crafty Devotion. I'm doing a haul upload that I wanted to do for Liz from Crafty Devotion on Etsy, also on Facebook. She has a group on Facebook. It's Crafty Devotion. Her name is Liz. She's a wonderful person. We're very much like-minded, and I have come to love a lot of her supplies, and I have been crafting, I have to say, for a very long time, and some of her techniques I have never actually thought of, which, you know, I thought was just pretty amazing because I thought I had seen it all, and lo and behold, I had not. So I very much enjoy watching her videos, and I do shop in her Etsy shop. It would be www.craftydevotion.etsy.com. And then, of course, you know, you'd easily be able to find her on Facebook under Crafty Devotion Boutique. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and try to hurry up on along with this video and share with you some things that I got from Liz's shop. I have to apologize. Sorry, Liz. I'm so sorry because some of the things that I did buy earlier, I don't, either I don't have them anymore, or they are somewhere packed away in my craft studio. I don't know where. So I'm really sorry if that happened, but I'm running out of room. I probably have to do a stash myself. Anyhow, I'm going to start with this trim, which, you know, you have been, I guess, seeing me play with here. It's a blue, very baby blue, with, I don't know, these are like silverish baby blue sort of pearls here with the lace. And it's a good long yard of a piece, very long. I have not used this yet, and yes, I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder. Whenever I get lace or some kind of, sorry about that, I don't mean to make the camera wiggle there. Not trying to make anybody dizzy. I hoard things. When I like something, I don't want to use it. I want to hoard it. This one, the next one right here, this vintage kind of looking. I'm not sure if it is vintage. It looks vintage to me, so I immediately went for that, and ordered a yard of that with the mint green, ribbon and the vintage cream ivory lace. It's very soft. It's not stiff. It's not, you know, like some laces are very stiff and kind of cheap feeling, sort of. This is really, soft, and the ribbon is silky, and it just looks and feels vintage to me. So yes, this is another one that I really, really love. And I haven't used that one yet. But this one that I got from Liz in her shop on Etsy, oh my God, because pink is my favorite color. Pink is my world. Everything that I do revolves around pink. Pink, everything pink. I have a dressing room strictly devoted to pink. So this one, my first instinct was to hoard this lace and put it away and not use it, but I could not help myself. I had to use it. I had to. I had to use it. But I had to save some too, because this is just, I don't know, I've never seen anything quite like this before. I mean, we've all seen, God, thousands of different laces and different kinds, and they come from different places, but these little teeny tiny little teeny tiny pink little pearls, I don't know, they just, they do something to me. It's just, I love this lace. So thank you, Liz, for this find, because I probably wouldn't have found this otherwise, and I really love it. And this piece here probably will be hoarded for a long time. Some things I find that I realize, oh my gosh, I forgot all about I had that. The other one, lace or trim rather, that I really really love that I'm about to use on a project that you're kind of sort of looking at right now, using one of Liz's techniques, which I've done before, but not quite in the way that she does it, but nonetheless very similar to the way she does it. You're kind of sort of looking at it. Never mind this red glitter. That's not going to be a part of anything. That's all going to be covered up. But anyway, the second is this beautiful, I don't know. It's like a chiffon with a very soft crinoline netting behind it, and it's already gathered. It's like a box ruffle there, and it's very long and very luscious and very soft, despite the fact that it has, you know, the soft crinoline or the netting on the back. And I do plan to use this on this very project right here. It's going to go around this heart. You can't visualize this now. There's just no way. I already know what I'm going to do, and I already know that this is going to be a part of it. And I'm going to do a little bit of Liz's techniques and a little bit of mine, and I'm going to come up with something really, I'm excited about this project. Yeah, that's, I'm not sure about that yet, or this, but this, I got this at the Dollar Tree, guys, and I found, I'm going to go on with more of Liz's things. I have them right in front of me, but I found this, okay, this is how I'm going to tell you guys. This heart here, let me set that aside. Okay, so I came across, something's caught on there, and I don't want to mess anything up here. Oh, no. We can't have that. All right, so I found this at the Dollar Tree. Of course, the fabric, of course, I put on myself. I took this whole thing apart. There's a hole here, and it was a red heart, and there was like a pink, just as glittery heart, like so glittery you could see it from way across the store. And this pink heart was dangling in the middle of the red. So I took it apart, and I thought immediately of Liz and all of her heart wreaths that she does that I love so much, because I used to do a lot of wreaths. I did the twig wreaths, I did the swags, I did the dried flowers, I did the all sorts of stuff, you know, back in the day, like back in the 90s. That was, you know, me and my glue gun on my dining room table, which is funny because I'm at my coffee table right now, and actually my craft studio is downstairs. My husband doesn't like me too much right now, but sometimes I just like to be upstairs because the lighting is better, or because I want to watch TV, or whatever the case. And before you know it, I have, sorry guys, 50 million, I'm sorry. Let me fix my camera. 50 million craft supplies up here, and my family is like having a fit. So, anyway, as you can see, I've already started. Now, see, you can't see the red, but you can see, if you go watch one of Liz's videos, she will show you exactly what she calls a lark's head. A lark's head knot is what she calls it. And she shows you exactly how to do this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all around this heart to where hopefully you won't see any of this red. I will make all of this red disappear. No red glitter. So this is so far, Liz, what I've got, in case you see this video. I'm going to try to tag you in it. And I'm going to add a piece. I just had it. There we go. I'm going to add, well, it's a whole lot of stuff is going to be added. You and I both know that. I'm going to add some of my appliques, like this one right here. I think looks gorgeous at the bottom of the heart right there. I've already made a template for this heart. So, I'm really enjoying myself. I've got some fabrics that I'm using on this heart. Let me set it aside, because we don't need to be looking at that glitter glaring us in the face anymore. Some of the fabrics I'm using are, you know, things like this. Another one is this. This is one of my favorites. And, you know, you have to pull all these strings off. It's kind of like, you know. But the tear method that I have used plenty of times before, and that Liz uses as well, to me is, you know, if you're quilting, you cut with a rotary cutter, but if there's a black spot, I'm sorry, I just noticed that, and I don't know where it's coming from. Oh my goodness, where is it coming from? I see, I'm fixing it. Oh, there we go. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. My camera is slipping. Okay, here we go. Anyway, as I was saying, I prefer the tear method, especially when you're doing like a shabby chic project. The tear method leaves it tattered, and that's exactly, you know, what Liz's wreaths are. See, I get tongue-tied when I'm doing videos. That's why I'm not on YouTube a lot, because I sort of get camera shy, you know, stage fright, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so I'm using all different fabrics and laces and etc. And I've torn every one, and I've made them all the same length and sort of just laying them out, you know, off to the side. And then I'll do one, then I'll do another, then I'll do one, then I'll do another, then I'll do a lace. And I will do, like, as you can see, there is a piece, the last where I stopped here is a satin piece of ribbon. And then on the other side, as you can see where I stopped here, is a satin piece of ribbon. And then the gingham right here, and the gingham here. And that's how I sort of do it. I sort of do it like, if I'm going to do it on this side, I do it on this side. And I just kind of keep going like that. And it kind of goes fast if you sit and do it. It'll kind of go fast. And then I put in some shabby trims like this. This one right here, that's one of my favorites. It's kind of an expensive one. And there goes my camera again. I'm so sorry, you guys. Goodness. Let me see if I can get this to fix. How about now? I think we can fix, yeah. I think it's not going to slide now. All right. Okay. All right. I think we're good. I think now we're even better. Okay. I'm so sorry. So anyway, that's what I was trying to say. I sort of lay my fabrics out off to the left and the right, and then I just go from left to right. And when I do one on this side, I do one on the other. And then I just keep going with that theme. And then when this gets done, then I can't wait, because I will get to go to town with embellishments all along the heart and all along the bottom, and I will get to hang my pretty bling right here. I will get to hang my pretty bling right in the middle. This is going to be so lovely. I mean, I love the bow and the teardrop charm. Anyway, speaking of bling, yeah, so I just wanted to show you that that's kind of one of Liz's techniques that she teaches. She's great at teaching. She and she's good at editing, which I'm not. But she's great at teaching. So you know, I like watching her videos, because there's little tips and tricks she has that, as long as I've been crafting, you know, I really haven't thought of that before. And I'm like, wow, have I not thought of that before? So hop on over to her channel and, you know, watch a video or two. You might pick up a tip or a trick. I've also bought from her shop. Now I'm going to get on with that and stop rambling on and try to hurry up and get through this video, because I don't want it to be 50 million hours long. I bought, you know, one of these pearl trims, you know, the pearl spray kind of trim, which I tangled up. Liz sent it to me, and it was perfectly perfectly wrapped up, not tangled at all, but of course I had to go and tangle it. See, I had to go and tangle it. I had to go and tangle it. But, of course it's in pink. Pink. And it is a beautiful pink. You know, it's my favorite color, so I had to buy the pink. But I think she also has, other colors you can choose from. Really nice, for all sorts of projects. I also got a whole slew of these, buttons. Yeah, come on, say it, Leanne, it's buttons. These buttons right here. And, they're pearl in the middle and gold around the edge. But you can always change that, which I did on one of my flowers. Then I also got these, I forget what she called them, but I got these like thorn, I can't even remember what they're called. These thorn rings. I wanted the like kind of tiara crown looking ones, but they were out of stock. So I sort of went for the next best thing. And I don't know where I'm going to use this yet, but I'm thinking somewhere along the lines of a tassel is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for these. So I got some of those. And then I also got, let's see, this was all organized and neat, packaged nice and pretty. And I sort of messed it up because I had to dig in. And then I ordered these really cute hearts, guys. Would you just look at these? Like, they're really, really cute. She has some kind of knack for finding very unique items that, you know, it's not your average sort of heart kind of charm that you see all the time. I think she just has a knack for that. So I bought these at Liz's shop. And then I also bought some doilies. The medallion doilies, I bought this color. It's like a, also looks vintage to me. Like almost like a creamsicle color. Like an orangey creamsicle color. I bought 2 of those. Oh, no, I don't want to do that because I have, as a matter of fact, let me move this. Let me move this. I don't want to mess with that yet. Not yet. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so, and then I got this doily. This one here. It's like probably a center cutout, but I can find plenty to do with this. And then I also got this green one. It's like a sage green. And see, would you look at that already? It's just like I'm already thinking like my wheels are spinning. This one reminds me of a butterfly. I hope I'm in frame right. I haven't been on YouTube very long, so I'm not as good as everybody else recording videos, but this almost reminds me of a butterfly. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one, but I really, really like it. When I'm done hoarding it, I'll figure out something to do with it. Yeah, that one there. And set that there. And then she did a distache, and someone beat me to it. And I was so upset because I wanted the pink distache that she was doing. And someone else had beat me to it. So, I went and just bought some more things from Liz's shop because I thought, oh, okay, well, if someone beat me to it with the distache, I'll just go and buy some stuff from her shop. And this was, she had a piece of this in her distache, the pink. And it's very, silky. It's silky and satiny and delicate. And, gosh, the netting you can barely feel. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet. But I have a good long piece of this. And her prices are so affordable. I mean, I just can't tell you enough about how much I love her, not only her crafts, but her shop and the way she does things. Just the way that she does things, the way she runs things. It's pretty smart. Liz is a pretty smart cookie. She is not only talented, but she's I guess she's business minded. Not more kind of craft minded. I have an Etsy shop as well too. So I mean I'm business minded, but Liz is just a crafty person. And then I also picked up this applique with the flowers and some leaves. Very nice applique, and I was happy with that. And I'm waiting to get to the happiest. Okay, and then I bought this applique. I don't know if you can see the whole thing there. This whole thing. This mirrors with this one. There's two. And I think these appliques were in the distash that I lost out on her YouTube channel. So I went and got two of these for myself. Very beautiful. Very beautiful appliques that mirror each other. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those yet either. I'll probably hoard them. This, okay, no, let's go with this first. I'm going to go with this first. And we're almost done. There's a little kit that I got to show you. And then we'll be done. A couple more little things I got to show and then we'll be done. This lace, or this, it's like a Venice lace. Oh my God, it's just so beautiful. It has like a sparkly kind of, no, tone to it. Like, almost like it shimmers when you move it. And I've seen lace like this before. And I've touched and used and crafted with lace like this before. And this is just, I mean, I don't know where she found this. I don't know where she found it, but I love it. It's awesome. I have not cut into this yet. I really don't want to. This is another one I want to hoard. So I picked up that at Liz's shop. And let's see. Okay, this is my favorite, okay? And I have to straighten it out because it's a little easy to get tangled a little. But then again, it easily straightens out. So she did a project once that I saw on her YouTube channel of like a pumpkin, like a literal shabby chic pumpkin, which is crazy because I'm also a polymer clay artist, and I did, like, come Halloween time, I didn't do orange pumpkins. I did pink pumpkins. And, you know, leave it to Liz to make a pumpkin shabby chic. You know, when most people think pumpkins, they think Halloween and fall and, you know, autumn colors and things. But no, not me. That isn't the way I think. I think pink pumpkins should be pink. And Liz didn't do hers in pink, but she still made them very shabby chic. So they weren't the traditional pumpkins is what I'm trying to tell you. There's something caught in here. So I'm trying to get it out. Anyway, this, Lord, this lace right here is, gosh, it looks, I saw it on camera first when she used it on the pumpkin. But when I ordered it, I thought, oh, can I order a piece of that, like, dangle? I need a dangle lace. And I picked this one. Hold on. And when I got it, I was like, oh my gosh, wow. This is a lot prettier. Come on now. I don't want to lose anything. This is a lot prettier than I thought it was going to be. I'm trying to get it to, it won't. It's too long. It's too long. Come on now. I'm trying to get it. Let me see. Let me put it up against here so you can get a look at it. It's so much daintier and prettier than I thought it was going to be. Now, see, you can get a good look at how much movement is in this lace. I mean, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like, I don't know, but there's something about it. She's got that knack for finding things that you just don't often see. And see if I could just, take this and I mean, I literally could. I mean, this is an idea. Now I'm thinking. See, these come apart very easily when if they do get tangled. They come apart very easily. It doesn't get all tangled up. But if you can see, I'm trying my best to stay in frame. Like, how pretty that is. I mean, that's gorgeous lace. Gorgeous dangle. And I don't have a whole lot of dangles right now. So, when I got this one, after I saw it on the pumpkin, I thought it was kind of cute. But when I got it, I was just in awe of how much I actually love it. So, this one's probably going to be hoarded for a while. I'm sure I'm not going to be cutting into this for a while. I don't know. Maybe I might cut out a piece or two here and there. I don't know. We'll see. But on to the next thing. And like I said, there are others too that I got from Liz. Including like some fuzzy pink hearts that I had never seen before. I used those in some hair clips that I made. And if you want to see what I'm talking about, because they're very hard to describe, want to see what I'm talking about, if you go over to I have 2 Etsy shops. If you go over to my Instagram, I am at Exact Nature on Etsy. That's my Instagram name on Instagram, at Exact Nature on Etsy. And if you go on there, you'll see a set of heart ribbon. It's like ribbon sculpture. It's like a ribbon sculpture that I made, and I used her little hearts to go in the center. You'll see what I'm talking about. Like something I haven't seen before. Then I also have, I don't want to lose anything. I also have this. I have to show you this too. You can get this in her shop either mounted on a bezel, or you can get it this way and just get it, just the cabochon. But if you could see like the cherubs, the angels, and like how the light just bounces off, like how shiny that is. And this is like I don't know if it's resin. I don't think it is, but if it is, it's some pretty impeccable resin. But it's just so adorable. I mean, I love her finds. So I got that. And the other thing that I ordered was a little kit. Now, when I do kits, I do big. I throw in everything but the kitchen sink, and I go all out. But Liz has this way of making these kits to where you can make something really, really gorgeous out of what seems like very little. And I know her story, and if you've ever talked to her or whatever, you might get to know her story too. But this is what this is a piece of the kit, and this is the bodice, is what she calls it, because this will make you a really pretty dress. And they're ornamental dresses, and they are the most adorable thing you have ever seen. She has so many different types and ways and shapes of making these dresses. These are one of my bows that I made today. I've been making candles lately, and I was going to put this on one, but it's too big, so it's sitting around. Anyway, I'm going to follow her tutorial, and I am going to make this dress just because I do. Oh, I wish I had it in front of me. It's it's down in my craft studio. There's a little hanger, a little tiny silver hanger you can slip in here that came with it. cute. Oh my God, it was so cute. But then she tells you exactly where to put, it's like, see this little tiny piece? And like you're looking at it like, what do I do? The cool thing is that she has the tutorial where you can go and see exactly where you're supposed to start and what you're supposed to do and where you're supposed to put what and how you're supposed to put it. And how she intended it to be and why you have this one piece of cotton lace. I know exactly why this cotton lace is in there because I've watched the tutorial. It's kind of seemingly a short piece of lace, like, but she's just so very crafty. So I know exactly what's going to be done with this piece of cotton lace. And I'm so excited. When I get finished, I'm going to have to post a finished of this dress. And then there's this little piece here that came with it. And then there's this. And I'm telling you, she counts scallops. She counts them. She counts scallops. And she tells you exactly how many scallops to count. Which I think is a really cool way of, it's a simple way of doing things. It came with this beautiful pale pink, very soft, silky, Venice type lace. But it's just, the dress is gonna, if you can just envision, I don't know, maybe you probably, because when I first looked at it, I couldn't envision. But when I looked at the tutorial, I was like, yes, that is exactly what I want to do. That is exactly what I'm going to do. And then you have this piece of mesh, and it is so soft. I mean, it's like baby soft. It's just this long piece of mesh, and it's kind of stretchy. And all of everything she puts is for a reason. So unless you're going to do something else with these pieces, which I couldn't imagine, following her tutorial and buying her kit would be the best. That's the best run for your money, because the way she does it is just, I can't explain it. You have to watch it. Then I have this piece. Let's not mess up that there. I have this piece. This piece right here is for the outer part of the dress. Like, it will go around the bodice, you know, here. And there will be, it's not going to look like this. So I'm not giving her a very good example. She's the teacher. But when I get this done, I can't wait to do it, because this is just, I mean, would you look at, do you see just the whimsical, you know, mint green, pink. I love it. So this will be like the what's the word I'm looking for? This will be the gist of the, like, the outside of the dress when it's done. But it will look very full and beautiful. And I have a hanger, you know, like a beautiful dress that you'd see in an old Victorian shabby chic shop or something, you know, in a window on a hanger. And it's just very whimsical, and I love it. And then there's this piece, which is like, I don't know what this is, nylon. It almost has the feel of pantyhose, but it's not pantyhose, of course. You can see the ruffles, but like the ruffles have movement. Like, do you see the movement in that? And it's very, it is so silky soft. Very silky soft. I mean, you could use this on something else, on a different project, if you needed something like this for a project. But I myself am going to make the dress it was intended to make. And then when I'm finished with it, post it on Liz's group page on Facebook. And maybe hopefully do a quick video. So there's a couple more pieces to this kit that are down in my studio. The hanger that I mentioned, and I think there's one more piece that I don't have in front of me right now. So, those are all the things that I've gotten from Liz's shop, and other things too, but I've either used them or I can't locate them right now because my craft studio is full. So that's my haul from Crafty Devotion. And let's see. What is this? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. And I myself, my shop, for example, is called The Jar Fancy, and I've been on Etsy since 2012, but I decided I wanted to go back to when a friend of mine saw some of the mason jars I had done in the past. She said, you really ought to go back to doing that. So I did. I went back to doing it, and I started, I have two Etsy shops. One is called Exact Nature, and the other is called The Jar Fancy. And I do a lot with jars, including like my old candle making, which I've been doing today. Matter of fact, this is a fresh one I just made today. A sunset vanilla. The sunset at the top with the pink, because you know the pink has to be at the top. And one of my favorite scents is vanilla. So, and this is in a one of the little wide mouth mason jars. So it's sunset at the top, vanilla at the bottom, and it's, believe me, smells heavenly. Or I wouldn't sell it, because if I wouldn't burn it in my home, I wouldn't sell it. So I'm back to making candles again, and I will be listing them in my shop soon. If there's anything you see in a video you're interested in or you want, just let me know, because there's always PayPal. I also have 3 that I finished that go together as a set. Let me move this. This one. Sorry there, Liz. Let me move this, because I don't want anything to happen to any of it. Let me just move it all out of the way here. I move it. Okay, here we go. There we go. I feel much safer that way. Okay. These 3 I just got finished with today. And the jars I had already had made. And I decided, because the lids are like a lavender, that I wanted to do something lilac-y, lavender, or something like that. So I did a, excuse me, a lilac lavender. Like the color is lavender, but the scent, I'm sorry, don't confuse me. Don't get confused by me. It's a lilac scent, lavender in color, but it's a lilac vanilla scent. So if you can imagine like what the smell of like fresh lilacs and mix that with vanilla, that is exactly what this smells like. Lilac vanilla. And the jar is white. I painted the jars white and the lids lavender. So you've got your lilac vanilla candles here. And the little, I love the little minis. I mean, I love my bigger mason jars too. I love all mason jars. I upcycle jars. I do all of that. I design them. I do all kinds of things with them. I make makeup caddies out of them. As a matter of fact, what I wanted to tackle on to the end of this video, well, let's do this really quick. I also make, for those of you that are like me, and you like to do like the wax warmers, I do them. I do wax warmers because wax warmers have a much heavier scent throw. Like, it really fills the room when you melt wax in your warmer. So I've made these for Valentine's Day, and they're not listed yet, but they are going to be listed. I made hearts with roses, and these are cinnamon vanilla for Valentine's Day. The roses are cinnamon, very light. The high note is the vanilla. The low note is the cinnamon. So you can smell a little bit of cinnamon. Excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied again. You can smell a little bit of cinnamon with the higher note being the vanilla. So I've got those. And then I've also got the same thing, except for this one is also high note vanilla, cinnamon, but it's pink in color, pink frosty, like a pink pearly kind of color. And I did a little bit different. I wanted it to kind of sink down in a little bit more. So I did it in pink and red too. And those, I think, I don't know, because I love pink, are sort of my favorite. Because they're pink. And they're very shiny. These turned out nice. They're very shiny and they smell so good. Oh, they smell so good. Oh, and when you put one of these in your warmer, it fills the whole room. Just fills the whole room. The scent throw is amazing with these. So if you're interested, comment below. You can find me on my Instagram for the Jar Fancy. Is very easy. It's at the Jar Fancy. And on Etsy is the same thing. I am the Jar Fancy on Etsy. So you can contact me those ways. Let me get this out of the way because I'm not trying to be all night here. This is kind of what I do. I design. And I don't do the same design twice. If I do the same design twice, something has happened, or someone has asked me, or I've done a pair, or something. I don't repeat my designs. I do one-of-a-kind designs. And this right here is one of them. And I wanted to show this in the video because if no one buys this set, which is a makeup caddy set, I'm going to end up keeping it myself. This, I do decoupage, and I hand decoupaged these beautiful shabby chic roses on here. With mint green and pink color on the jar, of course. And then I thought, I don't know why, but I thought, you know, white, silk, and Cinderella. I don't know, I'm obsessed with Cinderella too. Cinderella and Alice in Wonderland fan. And so I put the Cinderella horse and carriage on here. And this applique flower you see here. And put a little half back pearl there and tied it in a little bow. Then that would be the taller one. So this one you would put like your eyeliners and your makeup and stuff in. This holds a lot more than you'd think, because believe me, I have them on my vanity, and this, I've been using them for years. I mean years. I've had the same jars for years. So that's why I said if no one buys these, I am going to end up keeping them for myself because that's how much I like this set. My makeup caddies come with makeup brushes, and these I thought were darling, adorable. I saw them and I had to have them, and I thought, wow, what if I just put those with my makeup caddies? Like, wouldn't that be like awesome? So and they come to you, they won't come to you like this. They will come to you in netting. They're brand new. They'll come to you in netting, you know, of course, because, you know, sanitary reasons, etc. But these are mostly for the pictures that I have to take for my shop at the Jar Fancy. So somebody buy these jars, because if nobody buys these jars, I'm going to keep them for myself. I really am. I'm going to put them on my vanity, which is from, like, I think, I don't know, the 1920s or 30s. It's the trifold mirror, and of course it's in pink. This one is all mint green. It's got butterflies on the back. And this is the one you want for your brushes. And maybe some lip glosses, eyeliners, what have you. You could put some makeup in here. This fits a lot. These jars fit a lot. This is the one that you want to do for your taller items, like the big long eyeliners, or some makeup palettes that are square, long, whatever. Or you don't even have to use these for makeup. You could use these for lots of things. You could use these in your craft room. You could give them as a gift. You could give them to someone for their birthday as a gift without the makeup brushes and keep the makeup brushes for yourself. Guys, you could put something inside the jars maybe and surprise somebody. I don't know. But if nobody buys this set right here, this is the one I'm keeping. And I do have other sets listed in my Etsy shop at the Jar Fancy. So definitely go and check out Liz at Crafty Devotion on Etsy. And run on over and take a peek at my shop, which is the Jar Fancy on Etsy. And I just wanted to share all that with you guys. And I'm glad I didn't take forever. I did talk to a girl named Jackie. Jackie, if you're out there, I sent you a message. I did answer you. The pink flower that you were inquiring about, yes, is this one. I believe it's this flower. I make all of my own flowers. I did message you back. They're a set. They are a set. This one has, so I'm talking to Jackie. I think her name is Jackie. Forgive me if I'm getting it wrong. Oh my gosh. It's this blue one with the corker ribbon and shabby fabric. So that it's so not the ideal way to show. But it's this, now see, I have my sea foam green roses stuck in there. Stuff everywhere. And then the pink one is also shabby fabric with some eyelash lace and some like canvas type ribbon. This is the one I think that you might have been talking about, this one right here. But this one, the blue one that I just showed you with this bow and the little pink rose, and this third one, which has the longest tassel, that I use Liz's. This is where I had to break down, because I had to break down, and I had to use Liz's lace right here, right alongside this, because of the pearls in it, and because it just matched so perfect. It was perfect. The way that matches is perfect. It's just perfect. And then I put a little applique here, and of course this is shabby. This is my lace. These are hand sewn, and then I back them with felt. I hand sew my lace. They're not, I do use hot glue, but they are hand sewn. So they're not coming apart. So this is a set. If you're out there and you're watching, Jackie, this is for you. Otherwise, these three will be listed on my Etsy. If I don't hear back from her, these three flowers will be listed as a trio, because that's usually what I do with my flowers, is I list them as a trio on my Etsy. If I don't hear back from her, I'll list them on my Etsy as a trio. And I think that's all I have to share with you guys this evening. And I hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Happy crafting. And until next time, from the Jar Fancy. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, because I don't really have a whole lot of subscribers. I'd be very, very grateful. And I will be back with some more videos. Bye-bye now.